Shepard. This is my full-time job now. Yep, that's me. My name's Chelsea, and you might be wondering how I got into this situation. Well, back in 2017, I started a travel YouTube channel that snowballed into a whole big thing, and, well, it's led me to quitting my day job to do this instead, full time. So, come with me and see what it's like to go from side hustle to main hustle. Hello, my name is Chelsea, and for this Startup Diary update, you join me in my comfies. I'm in my bedroom and I'm about to start packing, but I'll come on to why in a moment. But first of all, I should explain what this is all about. I recently quit my full-time job to go from side hustle to main hustle, and this is all about tracking the realities of that. And I'm working with Transmit Startups and Learn Smarter, who are all about taking a person's idea to making them into an entrepreneur, and that is exactly what I'm doing. And hopefully this will help you if you're in a similar situation. If you have not seen the previous videos, there's one all about who I am and how I got to this stage. There's one from my week 1 and one from my week 2 that didn't go so well, and they will be linked down below, and you can check them out on the YouTube channel as well. But overall, I run cheapholidayexpert.com, and it's all about helping people to travel more for less money. And it's just got to a point where I just couldn't keep doing my full-time job and this on the side. It's now my main thing. So week 3, I need to set myself 3 goals. What are they going to be? So the first one is a bit of a repeat offender if you watch my week 2 goal setting, which is phone-free mornings. Well, week 2 it was use my phone less, but this has got a bit more of a purpose to it. It's funny actually that I'm in my bedroom. This wasn't the point of filming it here actually, but this is the point of the day where I fail instantly with my phone, because I wake up, my alarm's on my phone, and then before I know it, I'm just scrolling, and that's it. It's almost like my morning has gone away from me because of that. So what I'm going to try and do instead is have, yes, I'll turn it off the alarm, but then it stays there and I'm not allowed to pick it up again until midday. That's the plan. It won't work for the first couple of days, and I'll explain why in a second, but that's the plan for the rest of the week. Goal 2, get creative. Now, the reason I put this down is the last couple of weeks I've been really busy finishing off projects for lots of different people. So the people, whether they're brands or companies that I'm working alongside, I've been putting a lot of effort and energy into that, which is fine because that's what gets me paid, and that's what means I can pay my rent. That's really important. But I don't want to lose sight of the fact of why I'm excited to do all this, which is the creator side, the storytelling, and the thing that I know that I enjoy the most. So that is why I'm sat here in my bedroom packing my bag, because I am off to Madrid this afternoon. Oh, it's Sunday, by the way. I'm going to be in Madrid for 2 days, so I thought I'd get these goals set before I went, just so I had some clarity of mind. And the reason I am off to Madrid is because myself and a friend called Dan, we both run our own travel Instagrams and things like that. We're doing a race. He's going luxury, I'm going budget. We're going to see who gets there first and for how much money it costs. So I'm so excited about that. It's really nice, and I don't have any pressure from anyone. We are literally doing it because we're excited by the idea. And yeah, I think you need to keep that alive, don't you? And remind yourself why you're doing this, to allow yourself to do the fun things like this as well. And the third goal for this week is to work more with others. And of course, working with Dan for the first couple of days, that's a big tick. And I've also scheduled in to work with a friend at a co-working space later on in the week, because one thing I realized was my boyfriend was getting home at the end of the day. I was like this eager little puppy, because I hadn't seen anyone for 2 full weeks. And I realized it is still really important to get that social side in when you're working. So they're my 3 goals. I will come back to you on Wednesday. Actually, first of all, I should definitely show you some of my trip to Madrid. You can see it before my YouTube channel, in fact, I'll drop it in. And then finally, I will show you what I managed to achieve on Friday. Speak to you then. Hello, I'm Chelsea, and when it comes to travel, I am fully obsessed with all things cheap.
Hello, I'm Dan, and when I travel, I like to travel in the most luxury possible using points and miles. So, this weekend, we'll be going to Madrid.
Yes, we are, and whilst I'll be thinking, you know, all things cheap and budget,
I will be going with a little bit more luxury.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
I just feel like luck is on my side. I think, you know, luxury better watch out, because I'm coming for you.
Luxury is going to win this, and win it well,
right.
Let me tell you.
Well,
Ya veremos en Madrid.
I'll see you in Madrid. Is that what you said? Oh, right. Bye.
Ciao.
He's going down. It's a lot busier here than it was when I was last here in May. So my flight was supposed to get in at 5 to 10, but it is now 25 to 11. If Dan has opted for a taxi, I will absolutely have lost. Dan has just texted me to say that he's still at the airport waiting for an Uber. Could I sneak this at the end? What the fuck? This did work. I was just using it wrong. Oh, this is really difficult. Let's go! I will at least lose saying I tried. Right, I'm gonna get to the end of this road. Come here. Is he here? Let's find out. It's Wednesday, which means it's time for some mid-week musings. And this week I thought we should talk about getting paid, or at least the realities behind getting paid when you are self-employed. Now, this is very important to me this week because back in my old life, I would get paid on the 28th of the month, which was yesterday. And it was a bit of a shocker yesterday logging into my online banking account and not seeing those extra digits in there. I mean, I say a shocker, I knew it was gonna happen, but the reality of it just hit a little hard, especially when I realised that it's down to me to bring that money in to make sure I can pay my rent and to pay my business costs and all the things that go with being self-employed. So I'd love to open this up as a bit of a discussion point. How do you do it? Do you kind of put all your incomings into a business account and then pay yourself almost like you used to be paid? I'm thinking that's probably the way that I'm gonna go with it. The only issue is, and I'm sure you will have come across this yourself if you are self-employed and sending out those invoices, it's really difficult to know when that money is going to come in, isn't it? Some people pay you so quickly and it's amazing, and others, I've had to chase them like it's been 2-3 months. And now that I've paid my rent, which I did this morning, and I've put money aside for all my bills, my bank account is looking a little sad. And it has got me a bit panicked that I don't have enough money coming in. When I've looked at what's due to come in, I should be absolutely fine. But it's that little twinge, isn't it, going, are they gonna pay on time? Are you gonna have the money? And I guess it's just one of the realities of going from side hustle to main hustle. You've got to think about those things and get saving. So I'd be really interested to hear what your take is on it. I think I am going to go down the line of paying myself enough to get by just as I start out, and I'll have to see how it goes and then tweak for the future. But yeah, please do let me know and keep watching, because coming up next, it's Friday and whether or not I met my goals. See you then. Happy Friday! Well done for getting through the week. Have to admit, this isn't a delicious gin and tonic, it's just a tonic. Because I'm actually, anyone who knows me is going to be like, of course you brought this up. I'm actually doing the London Marathon on a Sunday, so no alcohol for me, but this still feels a bit like a treat, which I think is needed because I actually had a decent week, especially compared to last week, which was not the best, but I feel like I ticked off most of my goals. Let's go through them again. Pop my non-gin tonic down. The first one was phone-free mornings. Now, because I was in Madrid and because I was filming in Madrid, that was not possible for the first half of the week. But on Thursday and Friday, I did do it, and it's a revelation. Honestly, if you're struggling, just give it a go. I absolutely loved it. I think I completely failed on Wednesday, by the way, because my alarm went off and before I knew it, I was on TikTok or whatever, and I was like, I failed already. But when I made myself do it, it became really easy just to leave it there and to continue on with my day, and it just meant I was a lot less distracted. So if you're struggling with using your phone too much, I would definitely give it a go. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to try it next week too. The second thing was get creative. I definitely felt like my creative juices were flowing this week, and that was such a lovely, lovely feeling. It reminded me why I've taken this big risk, why I'm doing this for myself, is because I get to do these fun, creative pieces which will help people but also entertain people too. Yeah, and I absolutely loved it, and it just reminded me why I'm doing this, which I think is really key. What I'm going to do going forward is make sure I've got one of these kind of things in my diary every couple of months, just to give myself that boost, that lift that I need. And the last thing was to work with others, which I think I did a massive tick on this because I worked with Dan in Madrid, and then, as I said I was going to, I went and spent the day with a friend in a co-working space yesterday, and I was really, really productive. I think there's just something about being sat across from someone, watching them work, and you thinking, come on, get on with it. I felt like I was a lot less distracted. So if you've been in that place, I would definitely recommend finding a friend in a similar situation and just saying, hey, can we work together for the day? I'm 100% going to be building that into my plans going forward. So all in all, I think it was a pretty successful week. It's so nice to be sat here at the end of the week and be smiling this time, because I was just racked with guilt last week. So hopefully I can keep on with this momentum, but also know that not every week is going to be good. There's ups, there's downs, but whilst it's an up, I should cheers to that and just keep my fingers crossed that there's more weeks like this coming. Thank you so much for watching my startup diary. Please do give us a subscribe if you're liking these videos, because there are more to come. My last week that I'll be covering for you, and also coming up I'll be doing, I don't know how long it'll be, maybe a couple of months down the line, how it's all going then once the routine is really set into place. But please do leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, and yeah, good luck. If you are on your own side hustle to main hustle journey, I wish you the best of luck. I hope it's going well for you. See you soon. Bye. I'm a boss, baby, I'm a boss.